everyone, it's Dawn and welcome to this in our series of using cosmetics with our crafting. And I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful tone and background for our flowers. And later on I'll show you how I did that as well as we go along. So for now I'm just going to pop that out of the way, or pop it to one side anyway, and show you how I created the background. Now over here I've got a jug of water, or a cup of water, and here I'll just bring that in a bit closer so that it's in shot. I've got a little palette, I suppose you call it, of eyeshadows, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 4 of them. I'm going to use that one, that one, that one and that one. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off one at a time, put some water on my brush and just add a tone to my paper. So if you think, oh actually I could do with a bit darker tone, just go over it again like that. And you'll see that coming up as we go along. So just keep on going over it until you're happy with the colour. And then we're going to go straight in to the next one. We're not going to wait for that to dry because we want it to blend. And you can blend it out with your brush just as you would if you were painting any other medium. Well, I'm not sure that you can call eyeshadow a medium, but it is now. And I'm going to use the darker one there. And we're just going to do that. And if you think, oh, that's actually a bit too much, just thin it out with water. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start again, but this time I'm going to start at the other end. So the light will go nearer the darker tones, and again, we're going to blend that in. So we're going to stick with the same routine, or the same sequence. So we'll carry on doing that. And as you see, I'm not being particularly precise. So as long as it's reasonably even, you don't have to be too precise. So there we go, there's our tone, and to make sure that that doesn't lift, what I'm going to do, I'm going to seal it with some clear nail varnish or nail polish. So here we go, we're going to do that now, just dip it in as you would normally. And the good thing about nail polish or nail varnish is you don't have to bother about washing your brush. You can just dip it in and paint it straight across like that. So I know you can't quite see the nail polish pot, but it's just off camera. But I'm sure you can get the idea of what I'm doing. I put it over there so I didn't knock it over. So there we go, there is our tone, and it is now sealed. So that's how we do that. So I'm going to move that right out of the way now. And I'm going to close my palette. And that's how I created this section here, this little bit here, or this pad really, this tone. And what I've done is I've used some flowers to die cut the wreath, but I haven't used the dies that fell out. I've used the shapes that they left behind, and I'll show you just quickly, because this one I didn't quite stick down. I just wedged it underneath the foam tape, which I've already put on, and if I lift it like that you can see that die cut shape in there. So we're going to stick that one down now, and I'm going to pop that up there just for a minute because I wanted to bring in my card base. Now this is a 6x6 and the other one's roughly 5.5 by 5.5, but you don't have to be too precise about this. And this frame, I know it looks a bit raggedy, but that doesn't matter because this inner part won't show. All you're going to see is this outer part here. And I've used again another cosmetic product, or 2 cosmetic products actually. I used a matte gold to get a nice solid tone, and because I wanted it to be a bit sparkly, I added a glitter gold over the top. And when I come back in a few days' time, I'm going to show you how I did this. Tomorrow I'll be doing a product review, a cosmetic product review, and I'll show you what I've used. When I went shopping, I'll show you what I got, and then the next video that follows that, I will show you how I used some of them. So this is what this is going to look like once we turn this over. This has already got our foam tape on it, as we said, and I'm going to flip that over and try and get it in the centre-ish. So we'll get that as centred as we can, because I can't see that terribly well from there, but it's good enough. It's not perfect, but it's a handmade card, it doesn't have to be. So there we go, and I've used a couple of my pink alcohol pens just to edge around the outsides of these die cut pieces. And we've got a couple more things to do. We need centres to our flowers, So I have just got some pink, nice pink bling, which has decided that it's not going to stick. That's useful, isn't it? So we'll take this bit, and now what I'm going to do, if I can make the sticky part stay to the bling, is I'm going to put a piece of bling, the same one. I'm not going to alternate it. These are going to be the same one throughout. You can use different coloured bling if you want to, but just to keep it simple, I'm going to use the same one throughout from the same pack. So this is just a single coloured bling. You can get beautiful bling, so you can use whatever you like. But I'm just going to use this one, and I'm going to put one in the centre of each of my flowers, like that. So we've got 8 flowers in this particular one. So obviously I need to pull off 8 pieces of bling. So we'll just very quickly finish doing that. And one more to go. And there we have it. And to finish off, I have found in my stash this beautiful happy birthday sentiment, which quite coincidentally matches the theme, my colour theme. So again, I've got it on foam tape, and I'm going to take it off, pop it across the centre like that, and you have a beautiful card. It stands up very nicely. Well, it does if you open it out, and it'll sit flat like that. So there is our card. If I take away this piece of card now, because we don't really need it anymore, there is our beautiful gold edge card with our die cut pieces and our eyeshadow mixed background. So that's something a bit different for you. So root out your eyeshadows, especially if you've got some of these nice glittery ones that you can get this time of year for Christmas and parties. Even if you don't want to wear it for parties, use it, blend it with a little water and use it for your crafting and see what you can do. And I hope you enjoy that process, and indeed this video. So when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to do a bit of a product review of my favourite cosmetic products that I use for crafting. So in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.